We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Brandon Phillips is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brandon Phillips goes down for the first out of the game. Justin Upton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second is Buxton. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. In now, Michael Taylor. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Catch is made by Upton. Here comes the runner home. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He pulls this one into right. Upton is there. 2 down. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now you might be able to get away with it in the first inning, guys.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
In for strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So stepping in, Cameron Rupp. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that swung on and missed for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Number 12,
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jorge Soler is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts. Digging in, Avisail Garcia. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second, and the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. Here's Adam Lind, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted the other way out to left center. Margot arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's Byung-Ho Park. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in, number 36. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is past to dive-in Phillips, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Soler is there. And that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Hit hard on the ground to third. Sano is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now in the box, Darrell Killian. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. fastball right in your wheelhouse.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. He's set. Here it comes. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Buxton rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. Ready for another chance. Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. A quick out number one. Digging in for his second at bat, Miguel Sano, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In there, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Right fielder
Avisail Garcia is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking.
In to score, the runner from third. 2 on here with 1 man out. And here's the designated hitter, Adam Lind. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Striding in once again, Byung-ho Park. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Morales. And the inning is over. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box now, Cameron Rupp. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. Grounded down the third baseline. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-2 game.
Left fielder.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rupp is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. In is Jorge Soler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. That misses, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. On the ground up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not. Stepping into the box, number 36. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Margot will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's Addison Russell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number
Here's Byron
25.
Buxton now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Now another 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Number 4, Michael Taylor.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and this is fouled back and out of play. To short, hit hard. Galvis has it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Coming to the plate now, Darryl Killian. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Darryl
Takes a
Killian.
fastball on the inside corner. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number
Digging
6.
in once again,
Second
Brandon
baseman,
Phillips. He's
Brandon
0 for 2
Phillips.
thus far in this one. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Justin Upton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now at the plate,
10.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Designated
1
hitter,
for 2 with a double
Edwin
on his line
Encarnacion.
thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called as he stepping in.
Leading
Eddie
off for the
Rosario.
plate. Second baseman, Eddie Rosario.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Rosario rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game. So here is Avisail Garcia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Soler. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Now batting,
At the
designated
plate,
hitter,
Adam Lind, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 6-3
Now
game.
batting, first baseman, Young-Ho Park.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
The batter,
Into the
number
box
36.
now, number 36. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the 1-1. Now here's his swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Phillips. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Kendrys Morales.
Leading
He's
off
hoping
for
to
Philadelphia.
avoid the
First
Hector
baseman
Santiago.
Kendrys Morales.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Cameron Rupp.
Rupp.
Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Manuel Margot. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Number 4 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number
Ready
12,
once again, Jorge Soler. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Russell.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Michael Taylor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run. Here's Miguel Sano. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Third baseman.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Zach Eflin, the right-hander standing 6'6".
Number
8 runs, 14 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Freddie Galvis.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Darryl Killian. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Favorable call in there for a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Phillies so far. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
here's
number
Brandon
6.
Phillips.
Second
No
baseman,
hits in 3 tries so far.
Phillips.
He's struck out once. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll step on the bag himself. And at the plate, Adam Lind, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Designated hitter, Adam
And the
Lind.
first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Here's Byung-Ho
Now
Park.
batting.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Byung-Ho Park.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, number 36.
batting,
Switch hitter
number
batting
36.
left here. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after it is Margot. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a... Here's Justin Upton now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Justin Upton.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
First baseman number 8.
Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 4-1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in. Addison Russell.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a hard liner toward short, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So striding in, Byron Buxton, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Upton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So striding forward now, Michael Taylor. He was a ground out victim last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Into the box now, Tommy Joseph, Ryan Presley. Comes on from the pen.
Joseph.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Gregory Polanco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Polanco.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Center fielder number
in is
12.
Jorge Soler, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Number 5 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now. Now a flare out to left center. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Final line score for a ball game.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Now at the plate, number 5. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, number 5.
And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. On the ground up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Gregory Polanco. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
3-0 now. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Kemp. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Nick Markakis. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. In there, no balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
To 2-2 now. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the end. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Kendrys
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Santana's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Justin Upton. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's Dozier out at short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Brandon Phillips. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis is under it, and he makes the. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Matt Adams now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Adams.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Brian Dozier now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Adams rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Ender Inciarte would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Center fielder number 11.
Ender Inciarte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy is.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Stepping into the box, Cameron Rupp. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Fly ball out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a high strike there, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
To short, hit hard. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, number 58. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Nick,
ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch. Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Freddie Freeman.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next for
first
Atlanta.
pitch of the at-bat.
First baseman.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball in the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch-out.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian Dozier. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Tyler Flowers would be next. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Tyler Flowers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down and give yourself a chance to stay in this game.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Santana. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Grounded to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself. And stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 5.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman onto the grass. 1 down. Riding in once again, Gregory Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Weak chopper to the left side. Freeman is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Mike Foltynewicz. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Markakis.
Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Kendrys Morales.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's Justin Upton now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Justin Upton.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now, Cameron Rupp. He flew out in his last at-bat. Low for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hits this one hard the other way. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he's safe. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone? A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Tommy Joseph will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gate. Travis Wood, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Travis Wood.
Freddie Freeman stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a fastball just a bit up. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Up next
so here's
Atlanta.
Matt Kemp now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Here's Matt Adams now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit softly to third, but an easy play over at third. Ready once again, number 5.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Phillies,
2 thus far in this one.
Number 5.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
The tag, and he is out at second. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kendrys Morales is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready for another shot now.
Justin Upton.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Full count now. 3-2.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Ready for another chance. Brian Dozier. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
That one's in there. 3-1. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tyler Flowers is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. He waits. Now the pitch. Danny Santana is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes.
The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Striding in once again, Mike Foltynewicz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a high strike there, 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Upton on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Brandon Phillips. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's not in time. A stolen base for Phillips. Here's the 0-1. And that's a cold strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Now for Phillips, he'll get credit here for his first stolen base of the season. And he's retired 1 away. Ready now, Freddie Galvis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Travis Wood. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Adams is there. And so here's Matt Kemp now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Number 5 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here's Matt Adams now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Adams.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your...
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line and left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Soft liner towards center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in and looking for more, number 5. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 5.
Line drive to left. Kemp has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. That misses 2-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Drilled to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now. Mike Fultonevich. He'll get things started. Dansby Swanson is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Zach Eflin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Here's Ender Inciarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. To the second baseman, Phillips. And this is past a diving Phillips, a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Left fielder,
Matt Kemp is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Fastball called for strike two. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. William Yu.
Now pitching for the
Here's
Braves.
Kendrys Morales. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 home. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Here's Justin Upton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Glove by Santana. On to first, and that's your ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's an Elite Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Spartans and the 66ers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. So one out here with runners at first and third. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Beltran has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with two away now. First offering on its way. Daniel Murphy is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's a high pop-up. Morris is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't. intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Beltran has a read on it. 1 away. Settling in now, Brett Saberhagen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Zobrist has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-1. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Altuve fields it cleanly on to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
A diving try at third, but this is by him, a fair ball. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager. Here's Corey Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a ball 1-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jose Altuve.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate. Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten him.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carlos Correa.
Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Jack Morris. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. Now batting, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And this is fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Joey Votto.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1-2 now. Ball 2.
2-2.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fourth ball, tough pitch to take there, but indeed it's 3-2. Buster Posey would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Victor gives the sign. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Manny Machado. He reached on a single in his first try. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to. So striding in. Freddie Freeman will grab a bat and hit for the
Freddie Freeman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now at the plate.
Now
Starling Marte.
Center fielder Starling Marte.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Here's the second baseman. Altuve, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 innings to get out of this one.
Zobrist comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Shortstop
Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's in there, 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Cruz over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Jack Morris comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in to try it again.
First baseman Joey Votto.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. High pop-up. Machado is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Daniel Murphy.
And that misses inside 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's
leading off for Alabama. Center fielder Ben Zobrist. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Adam Wainwright.
Lays off 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it, and he's retired, one away. Here's Carlos Beltran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Murphy in foul ground. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Victor Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 to Martinez. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Tap down the line. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the digging in once again, Buster Posey. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Buster Posey.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Zobrist giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Step in, Adam Wainwright. He's newly entered into the
for the pitcher, Wainwright, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. A pause and the 0-2. Line but speared on a hop. And a rather easy first out. Digging in and looking for more, Starling Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Jose Altuve is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's 1-1, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Number 5.
Ready for another shot now, Corey Seager. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Nelson Cruz is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to short, and this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he's safe. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez has a play, and that ends the inning. Jason Mott gets the call now from the pen to take.
Jason.
Ready for another chance. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-1 on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there at the letters 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken back.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. D. Gordon will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
Charlie Blackmon will come on to pinch hit here. A big spot. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready once again, Jack Morris. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. J.D. Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Look out. 2-0 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. The 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Kelvin Herrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now batting, Mookie Betts. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And that's in there. Base hit. Stand in. Buster Posey. He came across to Trey Turner will come on now and pinch run here. Ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. In there, 1-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Turner is on his way home. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. At the plate, Jason Mott. And he's getting his first plate appearance here. Josh Donaldson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Center fielder number
He comes
6.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starling Marte stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. After it is Blackman. And the inning is over. Cody Allen is on to pitch out. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is there to put this one away as they get Beltran on just one pitch. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fouled back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Left fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is going to have room out there as he. So striding forward now, Corey Seager. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Nelson.
And he lays off there 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners on first with 1 down. This one's flared toward left center. Stanton coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding into the box.
Ray Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Beltran is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. standing in, Joey Votto. He's the one that started out against Cody Allen. Billy Wagner, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. George Springer. They get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. So stepping in, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Cruz has a beat on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter,
stepping into the box, D. Gordon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line softly toward the hole, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered.